If you are stuck in the future sometimes and you have mental loops and you play these loops and you're always in your head and you don't know how to come back to home base and come back home, this tool is for you. If you have a little bit of anxiety, if you talk too much, if you're maybe even afraid of the present moment, and when you get to the present moment, anxiety hits and you don't know how to return back to home, this tool is going to be useful for you. This is my favorite tool. I'm going to share it with you. See, the problem is right now is in business or in sales or in life, like you don't lack necessarily skill, right? The problem is a lot of times we show up and we talk too fast, like even in relationships, any relationship, we rush things, we get distracted, and we don't know how to like actually become present with ourselves so that we can actually be with what is, right? Without leaving our body and going into our mind. And so we lose out on life. We lose out on presence with the person. We lose out on enjoying the fucking moment. And when you leave the moment in sales, if you're in sales, the prospect feels it. When you leave the moment, you're always in the future. And you miss out on your kids, on your life, because you can't come back here. Well, here's the truth. Your regulation is presence. And your presence is power. And guess what? Anapana breathing that I'm going to share with you today brings you back instantly to this power. It is a weapon. And I'm excited to share this with you because it changed my life. Changed my life. I had to do, like, just so you understand the background, is I struggled with addiction for most of my life. Most of my life until 2016. And one of the things I struggled with is actually being present with anxiety. Like I struggled severely of the present moment. I was so afraid of it. And the first time in my life, I told my doctor, 17, I said, I don't want to take meds ever again. I was diagnosed with multiple disorders that I knew I didn't really have. He said, go to Vipassana meditation. And I went to 4 of them. The first one I came back and I said, I don't need meds. Thank you. I feel regulated and free. And one of the techniques I learned there in the 10 hours a day of 10 days meditations, so it was 10 hours, 10 days, is how to regulate myself through accepting what is without trying to change it. See, Vipassana meditation is accepting what is without trying to change it. The first 4 days is we learned Anapana breathing. Anapana breathing is accepting what is without trying to change it at the sensational level. When we can accept what is, we're free because we're not trying to change it, whether it's pleasure sensations or unpleasant sensations. So we don't get attached to pleasure, feeling good. We don't attach to the pain. And we don't attach to pain that become thoughts in our mind. We are free. And so when we're in the future, when you have anxiety, when I had anxiety, when I actually got present with myself is when I got free. Free of all the limitations and free that no matter where I am, I'm okay. And Anapana was the place for that. So Anapana breathing is really simple. It's awareness within the breath. Specifically, and we did this for 10 hours a day, I've done thousands of hours at this point of this, is awareness of the breath at the upper nostril. So right here with me right now, I want you to feel the air. You feel the air? Yeah. That's the air. That's the sensation, right? When you feel air, that's a sensation. When you feel cold air, that's a sensation, right? You focus on one thing. It's just one thing. It's the sensation of the air touching the inside of the upper nostril. Notice that. Interesting, right? No judgment, no thoughts. There's no thoughts. Instantly, when you go there, there's no thoughts. That's it. It's not the chest. It's not the stomach. You're not practicing anything except noticing. And that pulls, what it does is it pulls your mind back into the body. Overthinking, if you overthink, it pulls it back into home base, right? So the practice is simple, and this is a practice. It's sitting upright, right? Just relax, open body, and close your mouth, and breathe naturally through the nose. Just naturally, no, force the breath. And place all the awareness on the upper nostril. And I want you to feel the air come in and feel the air go out. Don't try to control the breath, just observe the sensation. And when you do this, your mind's going to wander. Let it wander, and come back. Notice, come back to the nostril. Mind wanders, I got to do this, I'm in the future, I got this mental loop happening, come back, boom. Mind wanders, come back. Mind wanders, come back. So you're in your head, and now you're training your mind, you're training neural pathways to come back into yourself. This is a practice of training to connect your mind and your body, mind and your body, mind and your body. I'm in my head. Now I'm connected to my heart. The game of presence is a game of connecting mind and body. So notice in that minimum 3 minutes, you could practice for 5, 3, 5, and 10. You want to work your way up to 3, 5, and 10 plus. Because when you get to this point where you no longer think, you're back in your body, you connect back to your body really quickly. When you connect your body, your nervous system, your breath with your nervous system, you're back in the present moment. So here's what I'm going to tell you. This is not something you just sit and practice for 3 minutes. This is a beautiful practice to do it all day long. So like if you're in sales or business and you're on a call and you notice you're not present, right? Or you notice you're talking too much, or you notice like you're just overthinking, or you're stuck, or you don't know the right thing to say. You're in your head, you're overthinking. And so while that's happening, notice that and instantly shift into reconnect. It's like a hit of cocaine. Reconnect back with the sensation, right? Now you're reconnected back to yourself. You're no longer performing, right? Return back to the nostril, right? 1 breath, 2 breaths, right? Instantly, there's a sensation. That's the connection point. And you're back. Welcome back. Because a dysregulated business owner, salesperson, anyone, it creates a dysregulated prospect, a dysregulated connection, a dysregulated man or woman, whether in a relationship, when you're dysregulated with your partner, right, that creates not them feeling safe as well. So it's about you practicing, a 3-minute practice every day, but all the time. Even you could see me do it here. When I get up here, right, I got to come back to home base. This is home base. I'm pausing and I'm regulating. It's me and I'm with you. Me first, then you. Prospect, you first, then you, right? Any business conversation, you checking with you, regulate back with them. So I encourage you to practice this as a moment-to-moment self-check-in, right? Reconnect. It's a practice. This is not a meditation technique. This is a leadership tool to lead yourself back to the presence that you could use. So whenever you notice you're not present, return back to the breath, practices Anapana breathing, return to the nostril, and you return to home base. Because presence is your weapon. Use it. Use this tool. It's for you.